Hi, my name is Hans Meijer, and I'm here representing Global-Teq, which is a company that offers the project management certification course. I have been a trainer for the last 8 years, and I have taught over 250 of these PMP certification courses throughout the United States, Europe, South America, Central America, and the Caribbean. I'm a past senior level executive with over 30 years of experience running medium-sized companies. Now, the PMP certification right now is the hottest certification in the market. And I have this slide to show you that getting your PMP certification is certainly worth it. There are many benefits, but some of the ones that I have listed here is it brings you credibility. You will know the body of language, which is the Project Management Book of Knowledge from the PMI, the PMBOK, which is known in the market. You're going to be a lot more competitive because you do have a PMP certification. And I always say, if I get a resume with two candidates, one that has a PMP and one that does not have a PMP, certainly the one that has a PMP certification will have an advantage over the one that does not. You're going to be a lot more professional as well. Hopefully the results by getting your PMP certification, it will bring you better opportunities and better compensation. So I have listed there a column, is it worth it? You can fill out some of these lines yourself and try to decipher whether you feel that your PMP certification is worth it. So let me talk a little bit about what our class will cover as part of the course progress. So Global-Teq has come up with 14 lessons, starting with a lesson that is basically introducing you to what is project management. Then it covers project framework, the project management processes, the 47 processes. And then it starts with the 10 knowledge area, which starts with project integration, project scope management, project time management, project cost management, project quality management, project human resource management, project communications management, project risk management, project procurement management, project stakeholder management, and social and professional responsibility. So there's a lot of lessons to cover, a lot of material, and we go in depth in our course to teach you all the necessary steps to get you ready to take the PMP certification exam. The exam basically covers the 5 process groups, which in this case are called initiation, planning, executing, monitoring, controlling, and closing. There are 10 knowledge areas, starting with project integration all the way to stakeholder management, which I listed before. And you also have 47 processes within these 10 knowledge areas. And they are, believe it or not, 600 inputs, tools and techniques and outputs within those 47 processes. So lots of inputs, tools, and techniques to learn. However, a lot of them are repeated within each one of those 47 processes. So we use the PEM book, which is called the Project Management Book of Knowledge, as the basis for our teaching. We cover pretty much everything that's in the book. And the PEM book is basically the sum of knowledge within the profession of project management. It includes traditional proven practices as well as emerging innovative practices. It's constantly evolving because right now they're about coming up with the 6th edition. So they have a beta volume out there that is being reviewed by many PMPs, and hopefully by 2017 it will be coming out. It's recognized as good practice. It also provides standardized vocabulary so that anybody that is involved in project management understands exactly what's being told and what is being informed and what is being done in projects. It's certainly not a methodology, so you got to keep that in mind. And we use process groups, which are those 5 that I mentioned to you: initiation, planning, executing, monitoring, controlling, and closing. These are not project phases because each one of those process groups are used in different phases. So process groups may repeat in each of the project phases. And again, there are 47 processes within the 5 process groups. And you can see in each one of those process groups how many processes are there. So if you add the numbers of 2, 24, 8, 11, and 2, you will notice that there are 47 processes within the 5 process groups. The way projects flow, they start with the initiation process. Then once you've done your initiation, you go into your planning process, which is doing detail work, and then whatever you plan, you need to execute. So you do your execution, and while you're doing your execution from the first day of the project all the way till the end, you're actually doing monitoring, controlling. And then at the end you have a closing process, which is basically the closing process being used for either the phase or the end of the project. There is also a closing process for the procurement process, which is most of an administrative closing process within your vendor and also your supplier and your contractor. So it's a different type of process. So we talk about the triple constraint, or the performance baselines, and the 3 areas are scope, cost, and time. These are your main performance baselines. Other competing constraints that will affect your project are going to be quality, risks, and resources. So in the resources, you could have limitations of material resources, human resources, and maybe also money to be able to do your project. In the class, we cover very in-depth all of these different 47 processes, 10 knowledge area, and 5 process groups. So hopefully you will give us a chance at Global-Teq to be able to be your preferred training company to get you on your way to get certified as a PMP, as a project management professional. Thank you so much for listening to this video, and I hope to be able to meet you soon in one of our classes at Global-Teq. Thank you so much.